On countless occasions in the recent past, expressway projects, including ongoing projects, have been plagued with allegations of unnecessary spending and improper feasibility studies. What causes such situations to arise? The total distance of highways constructed and currently under construction in the country is 325 kilometers. The estimated cost per kilometer is 2.9 billion rupees. Professor Amal Kumarage of the Moratuwa University joins us today on a continuing expose on the subject. Professor, for a country like Sri Lanka, is a highway construction cost of 2.9 billion rupees per kilometer normal?
Well, I think it is fair to say that our costs are substantially higher than some of the countries around us. One of the documents I have seen coming out of a comparison of World Bank funded projects is that they have found that the cost of highways increases with the transparency index. So which the interpretation of that is that where corruption is rampant, the construction cost goes up also. So the fact that our construction cost is going up may have to be viewed rather suspiciously also with the possibilities that some of those practices are inflating the costs. There are also other reasons. For example, the design itself, right? In many countries, a lot of care is taken from the initial planning stages such as feasibility studies to the design studies to ensure that costs are minimized. Why? Because any highway has to recover that cost economically, so that if you spend an X amount over the life of the road, you must get something greater than X. So minimizing X makes the highway more economically better. And where countries have succeeded in doing that, that translates to greater economic progress for a country.
Professor Kumarage, can you give us specific examples of how our highway construction costs mushroom in this way?
Now, what we have seen here and what has been observed is that when due care is not provided to this planning and design, you have cost mushrooming. That is, you have to spend because something is not properly planned. You have to redo it. Then when you have political agendas and elections, and these are, engineers are asked to do these things hurriedly, then engineers, to be on the safe side, would over-design, right? And so that is another reason why cost escalation will happen. Then the third thing that has been identified is how the contracts are given out. Now, where there is open competitive bidding, they have found that costs are substantially cheaper or lower, right? But in most of our highway projects, we do not have competitive bidding. We negotiate with a country for a financial assistance program, and then we generally allow that country to determine who the consultant is, who the contractor is, and so on. And therefore, very often we find that the cost will increase.